Alright, my mic's unmuted. You glorious friends, welcome to another episode of the RyaNoob Thrush Jumps something. We really need a better name for this. Uh, I just went through all the jumps, and then like right before I did the last two jumps that I was gonna do, my mic was muted, and it's super embarrassing. My mic was muted the entire time, and so let's just get into it, right? Let's not dwell over the past. Let's just go right into it, because this is live streamed. So normally we just run around the map and do thrush jump just videos where you can jump from pink 1 to pink 2 with your thrush jump. We're gonna talk about that one a little later. That one's a lot of fun. But because Truth doesn't have that many, we're gonna go over a lot of clamber spots that are pretty useful. I mean, everyone knows the front base to top base one. The thing is, you don't have to stabilize. A lot of people stabilize, and it is a little bit better for consistency, but in general, you don't really need to. And if you don't stabilize, you give off less sound, you give off like less people knowing where you're at. But also, I feel like people can be a little bit better at these jumps, and not just from the front of the base. You can do it from under the base on both sides. Eli, woo, that was nice. Sometimes, sometimes this jump gets hard, and so you can just stabilize. But I think if you walk on the left side instead of doing it from like here, yeah, doing it from there is hard. But if you walk on the left side, it makes it a lot easier to hit this clamber, which I just missed. And then you can also do front base, like bottom of the base to top of the base. Oh, that one was slick. I was practicing this jump a little bit earlier. Yeah. And I always had to stabilize to hit it. But anyway, that jump is like extremely good. I think I see a couple of muteds in the chat because you guys are jerks. But anyway, those jumps are really useful in my opinion. We'll go over a couple more. So like car 1 to car 2. So the main way to go from to go to car is up this slide or through bubble to car 2, right? And that just makes car extremely hard to take over a lot of the time when you're playing against good people. So this is a jump that I haven't been using much, but I feel like it's very useful, where you can go to car 1 to car 2. You can do it from both sides. Blue side. Oh no. Blue side. Hello. I know this is possible, blue side. This is extremely embarrassing. I just did this like perfectly 20 times. What is going on? Did they just like, I feel like they made it harder. This is insane. But anyway, also car 1 to car 2 up here. That one's not as useful because you do have to like walk around all the way out in the open. But if you do it from car 1 to car 2 over here, which I promise is possible. See, you kind of got a glimpse. There we go. Just wasn't hitting the angle right. So you want to hit it up like around here. You got to slide up it. Yeah, there we go. And let me do it on the other side. There we go. Perfect. Those two jumps I feel like are going to be extremely useful. I feel like this side, I can never hit this side easily. Yeah, there we go. Hit it. But anyway, those clambers are extremely useful. I'm going to try this bubble to car 4 jump that I've been messing around with, but isn't too useful. You can like clamber some spots up here. There we go. You just like keep clambering, but it's not very useful. But we're here to show you guys all the jumps, and you guys can do whatever you want. So there's also another jump that's extremely not useful, but you can jump on top of the base. I believe I've seen sniped onto it by thrusting into this like pocket here. Woo! That's close. That's pretty close, right? So let's try this one more time. Oh shit! I did it! I did it! First time I've ever done this jump. Nice. And so like this isn't very useful. There's a kill zone or whatever. And when you jump up there, usually you have control of this area, and so your opponents aren't just gonna come out into that side. So not very useful, but again, decently fun. So now the more important jumps, I would say, this bottom mid to top mid jump, instead of just like running up and clambering, you get stuck a little bit. You have to go right through the middle. then jump up. You can just use your thrust, and you don't really need your thrust when you're top middle. Like clambering top middle. There we go. Tried this jump a little bit ago, but wasn't that effective. But yeah, that's normally how effective it is. Just thrust, woo, right up there. Then you're in the pocket. And then you can just like run around top middle, do whatever you want. I think that's pretty good. One more that I actually completely forgot about. One more clamber spot is one that I've been working on. So I mean, everyone knows you can jump in a car attic, right? I mean, maybe not everyone, but most people. But have you guys ever thought about jumping into pink attic? Not there, but actually here. Ho ho. So say you're in a base, you're getting chased, like the guy's chasing you pink attic to front the base. You jump out to here. Missed it, but then he drops down because you were on radar, and he's like, "Oh, you're right there," and then you just give him the little ground pounder, just kill him. But I'd say that's a pretty nice spot, right? And then last but not least, and probably the best, most efficient, most useful jump is the pink 1 and pink 2. Now, this one is the hardest for me to learn, and it's because I never really like watched other people do it. I always tried to jump like straight into it. Never works out. Either you don't go high enough, or you go high enough but you don't land on the ledges. Yeah, that's what always happened. I'm like, how do you hit this, right? And then I would do the double thrust to stay alive. For those of you who watch the RyaNoob tips. So I'm here. You stabilize, ground pound, whatever, and then you use your second thrust. That's how I would always hit it. But recently I started figuring it out. You don't run straight into the pink one. You don't run just like right at it. You have to run at an angle like this. This slide puts you perfectly right into pink 2. Oh, most of the time. But again, these jumps are not like 100%. You gotta work on these a lot and practice them a lot, as you can tell I probably have not. This is just embarrassing. But that's why we do this one take, guys, just to give you an idea. There we go. A little bit diagonal, not too much, but right into pink 2. Perfect. Let's see if I can do this once from blue side, and then I'll call it quits for this one. No, so close. So close. Alright, whatever. We're calling it quits. I enjoyed the video. Hope you guys did too. And we'll be loading up another one here shortly, because I'm very upset that I was muted for the entirety of the last one. And I'm going to be doing another video. Be right back.